Injured here, 3v3, Judgement of Carrion, blue side. Commissar Yarrick plays a Commissar Lord, good offense and support, fights melee, starts off with an energy shield. Alongside, Adila is an Apothecary support commander, fights melee by default, has a target heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Rounding out blue team, we have Dark Riku playing a Grey Knight Brother Captain, durable command with good offense and support, walks through cover and cannot be suppressed, fights in melee. Boris kicks off red team as a big angry Warboss, fights melee, walks through cover, good offense, support and disruption. Floid alongside is a Hive Tyrant, very tough commander, walks through cover, cannot be suppressed, fights melee to start off, good offense, support and can disrupt. And HansMoleman rounding out red team as a teleporting Warp Spider Exarch, fights ranged, good at harassing and capping early on. You can see him decapping this VP straight away. Fantastic mobility, has lots of nasty tricks later, and he has decapped blue's natural victory point. So annoying. Now we will see Yarrick chase him off. We see a second Dire Avenger squad for HansMoleman. Light range squad with nice utility in tier 1. Floid with double termagants. Boris shooters into some more sluggers. Looks like he's going double sluggers, double shooters, and he is coming to double Adila. He's going to have to use his heal on his scouts. There it is. You see the green hexagons denoting health regeneration from the Apothecary's aura. Now would be a good time to pressure the Apothecary. Hormagaunts doing just that. You see the Hormagaunts leaping around there. That's because they are in synapse range of the Hive Tyrant. And Dark Riku taking the opportunity to completely cap this west side because Boris is missing. And his shooter's getting way too close to the strike squad. As you can see, the strike squad have a fantastic special attack. Knock stuff absolutely flying. Really good in melee, durable, versatile, heavy infantry for Grey Knights. 499, 439, a triple cap for blue team. Yarrick pushing against his power as well, nicely done. With double guardsman and this sentinel, a tier 1 vehicle that can decap points but cannot cap them, has this symbiotic relationship with guardsmen early on, protects them from melee units and they in turn repair it. As you can see, they stick close together usually, and a shuriken cannon is up from HansMoleman. We might see double shurikens. Boris coming back over to this west side alongside Floid. Now it's Dark Riku's turn to get 2 armies on him. There's Crippin poison from the termagants, and the brother captain needs to retreat. And now Floid will bash on this power node. Boris getting shut up by these inquisitorial stormtroopers. Adila with assault marines on the field already, jump troops that fight melee with bolt pistols and chainswords, good for disruption, and scouts. They do not have a sergeant, so they can't chuck a grenade at these Hormagaunts who might just turn around and start eating them. I think they are. And they have taken mid for a 2-1 for blue. Blue team have both the naturals, blue in northeast and red in southwest. Full retreat. No, it's not a full retreat, just the Hive Tyrant retreating for Floid. And interceptors on the field for Dark Riku recently got some nice buffs. Their teleport now costs less energy, so they can use it more often. Their Justicar now has power melee as well. 499, 329, 2-1 cap for blue, working up a bit of a VP lead here. Floyd has some spore mines, and they've detonated on those interceptors, but they're not going to do a whole lot else. Meanwhile, mid scouts are capping, and they have their sergeant up for Adila. Tactical marines alongside, where his assault marines, they're just decapping. Bit of an odd start then. Boris and Floyd very fluid with their movements. Usually the central player stays quite static in the middle on this map, with the others supporting where they can. Boris retaking his natural and pushing this west side. Going to try and harass power interceptors, get away without a loss. And his power's going to get hit. Here come a strike squad though, and the brother captain, and he has the Nemesis 4 sword up already. Power weapon, not much more DPS than his default sword, but it does do great things for We Are the Hammer, which he's used. And he's buffed this strike squad. Hard boys on the sluggers. Is he going to save them though? I don't think it is. Just use your storm bottles in retreat, and the slugger goes down. A huge blow for Boris, but it does take down a strike squad member, and that is 83 requisition to reinforce these guys. There is the Warboss's stomp. He's getting the bang bang hammer, which is not actually a power weapon anymore in Elite, but it is still a very nice weapon. 150 damage per swing, I think. And of course the AoE buff that it gives off had its radius increased, so a really nice support weapon, especially if you have more than one slugger squad beside you in tier 1, or perhaps a slugger squad and a stormboy squad. Boris in fact is replacing the slugger squad that he missed, or lost rather. These guys do not have burners though. Floid with warriors, and we do see double shurikens for Hans, who has lost one of his Dire Avenger squads. These guys with their aspect gives them a plasma grenade, fleet, health buff and energy shield. Sentinel needs repairs. Guardsmen have their sergeant. Here comes the Commissar. He has no war gear. Apothecary has purification rights. Dark Riku with the Blessed Aegis, as you saw, alongside the Nemesis Foresword. Hive Tyrant with Warp Field. Boris, Angry Bits, and the Bang Bang Hammer for his Warboss. And let's see this thing in action. If you can get into melee with these interceptors. Sluggers going ahead, using Warp, and they teleport away from the Warboss, who charges through everything, friend and foe alike. Can he take out one of these interceptors in retreat now? No, he retreated the other way. He's going after the brother captain. Something is in the building. It is stormtroopers shooting their hotshot las guns outside. Brother captain now in retreat. Here comes Floid to assist. He's taken mid, but Adila will take it back, and thought about assisting, but realizes that Dark Riku is in full retreat there. Warps for Exarch, now in full flight. Quite difficult to kill this commander, or take him down even, because of his teleportation all over the place. There's some artillery spotters putting down a shell on the shurikens. Here they are. They now have a new unit portrait because the tier 3 Kasukins have their old one. 499 190. Look at this VP lead, a 2-to-1 cap for blue. The Assault Marines now in amongst the Tyranids. That was a big shotgun blast. Are we going to see a grenade? I don't think they have. No, they're still level 1, so they can't throw a grenade straight away. Warriors lose a model. You saw this synaptic backlash there. Assault Marines get a heal, purification rights, knocking down all this stuff, and that is a very, very messy engagement for Floid. As you can see, the synapse bomb going off really, really hurt him. 499 168. I don't think, did he get a single model? No, he didn't even get a scout, I don't think. Don't think the Hive Tyrant's going to make it out here. Bolt pistol shots will take him down in retreat, and there we go. Sanguine Chainsword up on the Apothecary. 499 157, 2-to-1 cap. Floid needs a revive over there. Double multi-las turrets up here for Commissar Yarrick. HansMoleman retreats. That was the Commissar's flare, and he's gone for Fire Dragons. Must be expecting a Chimera from Yarrick, and he's right, because here it is. Dark Riku again putting pressure on this VP. Here comes Boris, getting a weird boy. Dark Riku is tier 2, and the Justicar is up on these interceptors. Turns their teleport into a furious intervention, so that it now disrupts. We might see it on these shooters. There it is, and instantly forces them off. Sluggers with a Knob Leader in retreat also. And Warboss getting angry, takes down a strike squad member. And here's a big stomp. He has the cyborg implants. Cannot take down another strike squad member though. They are now in retreat. Here comes stormtroopers with their sergeant. Gives them some more DPS. Warboss needs to be careful here. Still has almost 500 hit points. Gonna try and take down an interceptor here, but they're doing a lot of damage to him. As you can see, that was a special attack. And here's a big stomp, which stuns, but they did teleport just in time. Took out 2 models, did quite well with that Bang Bang Hammer. 499, 99, a double cap for blue. They've lost one VP off their counter. Gene Stealers on the field for Floid. Under this melee synapse now they will have plus 75% health, which gives them 1732 at level 1. Grenade from the scouts, easily dodged by Floid. Don't think they will bother using Adrenal Rush. Gonna save it for these Assault Marines. Where is the Hive Tyrant? He's back at base healing up. And we see a retreat. Can he decap this wreck point in time and cap this VP? More pressure here from Yarrick. Commissar Lord has gone down though. Does he have the power fist? I think he does. Yeah, he does. You see the heavy melee indicator above his corpse. HansMoleman still with these shuriken cannons. And now some warp spiders on the field. Excellent, excellent pressure from Yarrick. Still has these artillery spotters. Doesn't look like they have their tier 2 upgrade yet, which gives them an incendiary shell and a damage buff to their regular shell. Warp spiders losing a model, chasing this sentinel. They do not have any more energy to teleport though. And finally forces off Yarrick. Lots and lots of pressure on this power. 2-to-1 cap for blue. 48586. Red team running out of VPs here. Assault Marines get a heal, but they have lost a model. Weird boy with his warp vomit. Here comes scouts. Tactical Marines backing them up with their sergeant. Here come Genie Stealers though, and these guys are so dangerous. But they're gonna cap. They could have caught these Tactical Marines in retreat and took a model. Librarian on the field for Adila. That was a Hell Fury strike from Dark Riku. And Boris retreats his full health Warboss. They're about full health. Wants to get back to defend his VP, I think. And look at this, Dark Riku has a Grey Knight Dreadnought on the field, already kitted out with a plasma cannon. Boris has a Death Dread, which can't really cut it up against other walkers. Great versus infantry though. Trying to get a model off the interceptors, but they teleport out. And the Death Dread charges away with a very humorous run that it does. 481, 72. Look at this HansMoleman pushing right back. No, it's not HansMoleman, it's Floid who's come to the east side. Commissar Lord back on his feet with that power fist. Just a straight up DPS weapon. Takes down a Gene Stealer there. There's a stomp from the Sentinel. Yarrick has managed this thing very well. Level 2. 48170. Yarrick letting his teammates know that the Tyranid is here. And Hormagaunts are capping this VP and they're going to get a 2-to-1. Albeit briefly. Here comes the Librarian with his Force Staff. 48170. Shotgun blast on the Shuriken. Warp Spiders putting out that scary DPS that they have alongside their teleport, and a Brood Nest goes up. You see the Hell 3 Gen green hexagons again. Sentinel with a completely failed stomp, not sure what he was trying to do, and Crushing Claw is up on the Hive Tyrant with improved synapse, and down goes the Sentinel. Now going after the Chimera, and look at the damage he's putting out, that is crazy. Crushing Claw is the biggest DPS weapon in the game. He does more DPS than walkers do, though it's not splash damage of course. 477, 65. Hive Tyrant hits level 2, scaring off the Commissar Lord now. And excellent pressure from red. Here comes Dark Riku, sorry, Adila with Tactical Marines in melee. Level 3, 1754 hit points, and they are under Veil of Time. Still a level 1 Librarian. Stubbornness up for the Commissar Lord. He's level 2. Warboss level 3. Now with the Power Claw, and he's fighting the Brother Captain here. That's not a fight the Brother Captain wants with his Force Sword. Centers red, and red team still have a 2-to-1. They might get a triple here. Boris taking a natural back. HansMoleman keeping the pressure up on Yarrick, but there is a smoke shell. HansMoleman turning one of his Guardian weapon teams into a Bright Lance. Look at the damage on this Commissar Lord. Only alive because of stubbornness there. There's a flare. Really annoying global that the Commissar Lord has. Warp Spiders teleporting out of the flare so they can shoot down These guardsmen should be tying them up with his commander. Either way forces them off. They have their Commissar, up to 12 models reinforcing 3 at a time. Dire Avengers standing in the Prometheum and repairing the brood nest. The brood nest will regenerate health, as you can see there, very very slowly. Tyranids, of course, the only faction that cannot repair, so they cannot repair their own brood nests, though the other factions can. Zone Throat now on the field for Floid. 397, 56, a triple cap for red. Can they hold on and pull off this comeback? Boris has his natural. Map looking very red right now. Zone Throat getting shots off. Artillery unit for Tyranids. With this health regen synapse that it has. There's a Hell Fury strike from Dark Riku again. Misses pretty much everything though. Assault Marines in retreat. Smoke shell on the Shuriken. Do they have an upgrade? No. We do see some Kasrkins on the field though. Very very elite stormtroopers, and they have gone for grenade launchers alongside weapon expertise, which makes them fire more frequently. 1200 hit points on this tier 3 range squad, which is not bad for a range squad. They've done very well in all of the games that I've seen. 319, 56. They will of course be a tier 3 upgrade for guardsmen when they are fully and properly implemented. Boris still has this Death Dread, which is almost leveled, has the burners and bits, taking up to 1050 hit points. Done quite well with this thing. Don't see Death Dreads all that often for Orks. They have such a great tier 2 with Weird Boy, Stick Bombers and the nice and cheap War Truck. Sluggers bashing on a node, because the boss said so. Triple cap still for red. Still keeping his pressure on his hands. Now he has help though from Adila. Don't think he's going to be able to hold it. Assault Marines in amongst Dire Avengers. They need to take down his brood nest. Tactical Marines taking a shot from the Zone Throat. Floyd hanging around. Is he going to push? Looks like he is going to push. And HansMoleman recovers to turn and engage. Assault Marines get a heal, forcing off the Shuriken and Dire Avengers. His Bright Lance is here, but there are no vehicles up. He can still use its Scorch ability, of course. There it is, setting up. Apothecary has combat stims, can buff a unit's damage. 221, 56, 221 cap for red, but something is decapping it. No, it's scouts. I thought it was Dark Riku. Dark Riku is there to reinforce. Commissar Lord dropping some mines, but the warriors are a detect unit for Tyranids, so they're being revealed and thus won't go off unless they're shot at or something. Commissar Lord surely going to go down here. Commissar's chasing. Yes, goes down. Hive Tyrant levels to 3. 218 to 56. Red team need to decap this. Mines are going off now. Warriors are not around to spot them. Here they are. Warriors dangerously low on health. As you can see, warriors under adrenal glands are not the pushover that some people think they are. 1575 hit points at level 1. They are reasonably tough. Adila though now has Terminators on the field. Tier 3 cooldown for Space Marines. Warriors with 23 hit points need to retreat. The cannon on the field for HansMoleman. Excellent artillery unit for Eldar. Look at the range that it has. Bright Lance also doing very nice DPS to the large target that are Terminators, and they have to teleport away. Adila's Apothecary will level from this revive. There we go, level 4. Commissar Lord himself level 3, and Commandos on the field for Boris. Now cap points as fast as Tactical Marines do. A nice little buff for them. Kasrkin back at base. Yarrick must be saving for a Baneblade. He can almost get one as well. 218, 56. But red team are tier 3 as well. Some monstrous creatures perhaps from Floid. Need some more requisition and power. Hive Tyrant hits level 4. Has not much energy to power his warp field. He should just retreat, I think. And I think he is in retreat, yes. Bright Lance now backing off. No, turns to engage these Terminators who have the heavy flamer. And that is some gnarly AoE damage this thing puts out. Commissar Yarrick telling Adila that he has a Baneblade on the way and he can go back to the centre. Boris has held his natural. What is Dark Riku up to? He has a Land Raider Crusader on the field that he's dropped. Death Dread still around. Still hasn't leveled though. Commandos have their Knob Leader who gets a nice rocket launcher. And Dark Riku is going to push against Red's natural VP with this Land Raider, and I don't know if Boris is going to be able to deal with it. He does have a Power Claw and a looted tank on the way. Vanguard veterans take down the Warboss in retreat with a jump. First Company Assault Marines with Power Swords, Lightning Claw and a Thunder Hammer. 187, 45, a double cap for blue. I think they've got this now. An excellent effort from Red. What this Land Raider Crusader at their natural VP is pretty much GG, especially with the Warboss down. Weird Boy is still here, level 2. Floid unable to get monstrous creatures on the field quickly enough. 187, 21. Adila playing it very cool and very safe, did not lose a squad. Now getting some Stern Guard, calmly saving up for Terminators, and they are roasting these Tyranids. Look at this, and there is the game with a triple cap. Vanguard veterans were getting owned in there though by those Gene Stealers. Unlucky Red team, did a decent job to come back, lots and lots of pressure. I think they supported each other a lot better than Blue team did, but still couldn't pull it out. The Imperium is victorious. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.